Today our topic is quadrilateral and parallelogram. Now first of all, what is actually quadrilateral? A plane surface, a plane figure bounded by four sides, bounded by any four line segments maybe. We are just talking about side of this figure. This is actually four line segment on a plane bounded. Bounded, why this is bounded? For this reason this is called polygon. The polygon, we are just giving the explanation like this, a polygon having four sides. This is very simple way you can also just express all these things. Now these four sides polygon, maybe there are so many varieties of types. Number one is, suppose this can be just right in this way, that is, or maybe this one, maybe this one, or there are so many. I am just coming. See, first one, if we are just seeing that is this is the parallel line, which is actually we could understand that is parallel line never meet each other. These are the parallel lines. If two pair of parallel lines intersect each other, then one quadrilateral is formed, and that is actually called parallelogram. And here is actually these lines and these lines are parallel to each other. Suppose A, B, C and D. Here this type of quadrilateral is actually called the parallelogram. That is the quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel to each other. So that type of quadrilateral is called the parallelogram. Next one is, now what is actually that is the properties of this parallelogram. If it is parallel to each other, then what are the points are coming? Suppose here is the opposite sides of these parallelograms are equal, that is opposite sides, that is AB equal to DC and AD equal to BC, and opposite angles are also equal, that is angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D, and their diagonals bisect each other. That is, bisect each other means this is AO equal to OC and BO equal to OD. So this is actually the properties of this parallelogram. If this parallelogram if this parallelogram is having one angle 90 degree, then opposite angles are also 90, that is these are 90 degree and all angles will be 90 degree. So this type of parallelogram is called a rectangle. And here is also, this is a parallelogram. Now we can define this rectangle as a parallelogram having one angle 90 degree. That is, if one angle is 90 degree, opposite and all other angles will be 90 degree. So that type of quadrilateral is called rectangle. Now if I am just putting over here CD, here is actually what is added over here, that is with this parallelogram of the properties of the parallelogram, properties of parallelogram, and here it is added with this 1, 2, 3 and number 4, that is all angles are 90 degree. 90 degree. This is added only. Next one is coming to the number 3. Next one is a quadrilateral or a parallelogram. This is also a parallelogram whose opposite sides are parallel to each other, whose angles are 90 degree as well as sides are also equal, that is A, B, C, D. A quadrilateral having equal sides, that is AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA, and angles are 90 degree. And diagonals also bisect each other, that is AO equal to OC, OB equal to OD, as well as the that is the diagonals bisect at 90 degree, that is AO is perpendicular on BD or OBO is perpendicular on AC. That is perpendicular means here these diagonals are perpendicularly bisect, that is diagonals are equal and perpendicularly bisects. Bisects each other. That is the difference is here angles are not 90 degree, here angles are 90 degree. This is the difference between these two, and also sides are equal. This is the difference between rectangle and square. Next one is coming number 4 is coming rhombus. Suppose this is a quadrilateral, this is square, and this is rhombus. This is a quadrilateral, that is a parallelogram. This is also opposite sides are parallel, that is parallelogram. A parallelogram whose all sides are equal, that is including these properties of this parallelogram, it is added over here another point, that is actually coming all sides are equal. All sides are equal, and another point is suppose A, B, C, D, O. This is actually the diagonals bisect at 90 degree, that is these angles are 90 degree, but diagonals are not equal, that is AC not equal to BD. Now the difference between this rhombus and square is, number 1 is diagonals bisect each other at 90 degrees, these are the similarity. The difference is diagonals are not equal in the rhombus, here diagonals are equal, and angles are not 90 degree, here angles are 90 degree. These are the basic difference between, that is the rhombus and square. Now next one is coming the trapezium, that is number 5. What is actually that? This is also a quadrilateral whose one pair opposite sides are parallel, other is non-parallel side. These are actually non-parallel sides. So this type of quadrilateral is called trapezium. That is this AD equal to parallel to BC, and AB not parallel to DC. So this type of parallelogram quadrilateral is called the trapezium. Now another type of trapezium is there. Suppose a trapezium having both non-parallel sides are equal. Suppose this is PQRS. Here PQ equal to SR, and this type of trapezium is called that is the isosceles trapezium. This is called isosceles trapezium. Here another property is here. The diagonals of an isosceles trapeziums are also equal length, that is PR equal to QS. This is also applicable for here also. This is actually the trapezium. Next one is coming the last one we are just talking about, this is coming to this. This is the kite. This is number 6. This is the kite, and here is the opposite sides are not equal, but the adjacent sides may be, two adjacent sides may be equal. That is, two adjacent sides are equal, opposite sides are not equal. That type of quadrilateral is called the kite. Here A, B, C, D, also one kite over here. Diagonals are perpendicularly bisect, not bisect, perpendicular. Diagonals are perpendicular to each other. That is AD, AB, sorry, AC is perpendicular on BD. Here this is perpendicular but not equal, and these are actually the quadrilateral classification.